Some of the greatest gains I've made in my life and in my business have been when things didn't seem to make sense. They were almost contradictory. Today I'm going to share with you 6 paradoxes of real estate that will absolutely help your business grow. Throughout my career, as I've seen the highs and the lows in my business, what I've found is that there were times when I cut against the grain, so to speak, or I did things that seemingly didn't make sense, that actually I saw the biggest gains in every area of my life. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the paradoxes of real estate. Now, a paradox is simply something that seemingly doesn't make sense. It's contradictory, I guess you could say. But when you actually go in and you really break it down, all of a sudden there's truth in this that gives you the ability to have wisdom to do things differently than most people would do, and you're going to see the type of gains that they can't see as well. The first paradox is the giving paradox, and what we see in the modern world is that in order for you to get what you want, you need to go take it. You need to go make it happen. But what I've found is that the truth is that the more that you give, the more that you will actually receive. So what is it that you can do that sets apart, instead of always being selling and always being out there pushing, what is it that you can do to give value in a way that absolutely everything that you're looking for and what you're wanting to receive will come flowing back towards you? So what is it that we can do to put this principle and this paradox into work? Most people are just simply out there trying to figure out what they can do to get the next transaction. What can you do to flip this and say, how can I give more? How can I provide more information? How can I be the person that people see as the resource that gives them the information they need to make the best decision for them? How can I be the person that people view as someone that is always out there giving more than anybody else to both the marketplace, to individuals, and in their business in a way that helps them get repeat customers? When you focus on giving, I promise, everything else will take care of itself. Next up is the growth paradox. And the growth paradox basically says that the time it takes for us to begin to see growth in any area of our life, and especially our businesses, is going to take longer than we thought. It's going to be harder than we thought, but it's actually, once it starts, it's going to happen way faster than we think. Have you ever had these times in your life where you just felt like you were just not making any progress, and then all of a sudden it was like there was something that happened, and maybe all of a sudden now you had 4 new listings, or you had 4 deals that came in? This is the part of the process that we're talking about with the growth process. It is a process. And the paradox of this is that basically we think that it's going to be a straight line. We think that everything's going to happen very quickly. The more we do now, the quicker this is going to happen. In reality, it's the consistency over time of trusting the process and understanding that odds are it's going to take you a little longer than you think to reach that next level that you're wanting to reach. It's also going to take a little more work than you think, but once it starts happening, it's going to happen so fast you can't even imagine. So if you're out there and you're wondering, what am I doing? Make sure you're doing the consistent things now that will lead to the opportunity for that very quick growth to happen once it begins to happen. Next up is the problem paradox. You know, in life we view problems or difficulties as something that's negative, but in reality, problems are opportunities for us to deepen relationships, show our value, and to have the ability to really move our business forward. So if you're out there and you've got some problems right now, trust the process. Create opportunities to build relationships in those actual problems that you see and realize the opportunity you have. You see, when things are going easy, when we went through the pandemic and people would just call us and say, I'd like to have this house, and you just were order takers, there was no depth to those relationships. Now, when they need your negotiation skills, it gives you the ability, even if it's more difficult, to show your value and create a lifelong client. Now, when we're sitting here and it takes a little longer to get a listing done, now you have the ability to actually show what it is you can do marketing-wise to set yourself apart from other agents. View those problems as opportunities and your business will continue to grow. Next up is the selling paradox, and basically what it says is the less that you try to sell somebody, the more they want to buy from you. You see, when you're out there and you're not pushing somebody to buy something, it gives them the opportunity to have room to make the best decision for them, and they actually want to do business with you even more. So what is it that you can do to set yourself apart as the person that gives and puts them in the position to have the best information possible to make that best decision for them? You see, when you stop selling and you start adding value, when you stop selling and you start building relationships, all of your business begins to flow in a way that's not just natural, but it actually comes in at a higher rate. Now, instead of somebody viewing you as a salesperson, they view you as a counselor. They view you as somebody that is a trusted advisor. That's a big difference, and that's how businesses are built over the long run. Next up is the money paradox, and the money paradox basically says that in order to make money, you have to spend money. Now, this can be counterintuitive sometimes because what we think is that, oh, we've got a little bit of money came in, we need to make sure that we hold on to that money as long as we can. We need to have that security. But in reality, and once you find the understanding of what it is that you can do where you can make an investment in your business that helps your business grow, you should go all in, whatever that is for you. If video production is yielding some results, you need to do and invest more into that because that will end up bringing more money in. If you know that social media and growing your following there is generating business for you, then you should invest in getting better at that skill or having someone help you do it at a higher level. Whatever it is, find out what it is in your business that when you spend X dollars, you get Y return. And once you know what that number is, lean in and spend the money, invest in your business, and I promise more money is going to be coming your way. Last but certainly not least is the fear paradox. And basically what this says is that the thing that you fear the most is probably the thing you need to do the most in order to reach the next level in your business and in your life. What is it, when I say, what is it that you're afraid of? Boom, whatever that was it making phone calls? Was it shooting video content? Was it hosting an open house? Was it putting yourself out on social media? Whatever it is that you're afraid to do, odds are that is the exact thing that you need to be doing and you need to lean into. I would encourage you, if you want to take your business to the next level, obviously we know we've got to do different things. What is it that you're most fearful of? Tackle that and you're probably going to see the results you've been looking for. Typically, if you do the opposite of what everybody else is doing, you're going to have results. What are the things that maybe don't sound right or maybe you're a little bit fearful of that you can lean into? When you tackle those things and you do things differently, that's when we're going to get those results we're looking for. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. I specifically chose the video below for you because it builds on the one you just watched. I hope it's helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.